like trying to choose between like Emperor Palpatine and Lord Voldemort. Like
learning. I know for me, and the reason why I decided that it was so important to get with community connections and conversations is the idea that we have to do more than protest. Protest is important. We have to get out there. We have to let them know how we feel. We have to be in the streets. But one thing that we all know is that police don't keep us safe. Police aren't what's going to reduce the crime rate. Resources, however, can help keep us safe, right? If we can get resources to the communities in need, then we can lessen their interactions with police officers. And right now, that's the quickest solution that we have to this problem. I know this week has been a rough week for all of us. We've all been in the streets uplifting Breonna Taylor's name, and this is a continuation of that work. This is what we can do to continue to honor her legacy. We can get into our communities and we can continue to give back over and over and over again. We can get involved in our local government, we can get involved in volunteer work, and we can get out there in those streets to let people know how we feel and really bring our community together. So one more time, I just want to thank everybody else for coming out here, the people from the community as well as the organizations, and we can hear a little bit more from some of our other lovely sponsors.
Hi everyone. First, I do want to say how excited I am to be in Oak Park. Every time I come here, I just feel so good. I feel the spirit, I feel the vibe, I feel the culture. I am Ms. Joe from A to Z Discovery and Learning Childcare, based in Elk Grove. We are STEM-based childcare. I'm here because I love children, and I know how important our fight is right now for us as adults, but we cannot forget about the children. They are watching, they're in it with us, you know, and a lot of the times they're not there at the protests, but they still have the impact of everything that's going on right now in our country. So being an educator, I feel very blessed to have the patience to be in their presence, for them to show love to me and for me to show love to them is very therapeutic for me. So that's why I'm so grateful that Juice put this on and invited me, and I've been feeling so welcomed by all of these organizations. I feel like I'm a part of something, and at my child care, and just whenever children are in my presence, I want them to feel like they are a part of something because they are important. I don't want children to grow up to become adults and not understand how important they are and what they are capable of. And outside of my child care, that's who I am, and that's what I'm passionate about. I just want to thank all of you guys for coming here. You guys could be anywhere else. And right now, this is selfless service. Whether you're doing anything or just being here. Being in the midst of this, we're saying that this mission is more important than myself as an individual. So thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys, and have a blessed day.
See, this is what this is out here for, amen. This is what we're doing this for. Like I said before, no one's gonna take care of us except for us. So we must step up, and now is the time. Like, period. Just put down our differences. We can talk about that, not a problem. But we need to handle the situation at hand. That's right in our face. And that's the fact that our folks are not being treated equal still in the year 2020. King, you ready to speak? You got some words to give everybody some educational tips on where they can read and what they can get on to get their education right? Cause that's I like that.
We know he does.
I know you do.
We know he does.
He only talks when he's not invited.
We just want to get the word.
Yo, what's poppin'? My name is Blazy. I represent Charles the Castle. That's Castle with a K. I was just coming out here to support, honestly. But what I would push importance towards is self-education. That's what with revolutionary activity, past revolutionaries, education in self-defense, firearm education, education in survival techniques, survival gear, and just knowing what to do when certain circumstances, you know, intrude on your life and shit like that. Things like that. So like I said, just read. You have to be a student, because if you're not a student, you're not willing to learn, and that is apart from just literary stuff and even just revolutionary rhetoric, just about learning about who you are. Because if you learn more about who you are, you can more so be able to communicate better with others, because you know yourself, you know how you react to certain things. Also, just learning how other humans behave, you know what I'm saying? Then you can more so cut out a lot of friction, you know, unnecessary friction, just because most of the time it's because the individual is being inconsiderate of another person's existence, you know? I encourage for others to be considerate of others, love yourself, love others, and be selfless. Yeah, just be selfless, and just learn to be selfless if you're not that yet. Once again, you can learn these things. So yeah, that's all I really had to say, honestly. A little bit about the Pan-African flag. So this is, if you're unaware, this is the Pan-African flag. That RBG, whole lot of black shit. So Marcus Garvey introduced this flag. I cannot give you the exact year, but I'm gonna say it was almost 100 years ago. So somewhere around 1918, 1920, somewhere around there. So this is the Pan-African flag, and why Marcus Garvey introduced this. So he had the Universal Negro Improvement Association, and up till now, that was really one of the one of the biggest revolutionary efforts outside of the Haitian Revolution up to date, you know, and that's including the Black Panthers. Marcus Garvey was in the United States. He was, the Universal Negro Improvement Association was in the United States of America, Jamaica, and they had some support in Africa as well. So the red is for our blood, the black is for our beautiful dark skin, and green is for our land that we somewhat have, and also the land that was taken from us, and the land that we will get back eventually. So, yeah. Power to the people! Over and out. And tap in, Charles the Castle. Once again, that's Charles the Castle with a K. Hit us up on Instagram, Charles the Castle. And if we can't get in with you to do some hands-on training with firearms, we can point you in the direction of others that can get you trained. You know, days and schedules might not meet up, so we'll see where everybody's availability is at. Over and out.
Thank you.
See, that's what we're talking about, man. Informational, actionable actions that you can actually do to help you and yours right here, right now. That's what we about. The times are now, man. So what I'm gonna do at this time is, this is where that community conversation part comes in. So anybody from in and around Oak Park that may have any questions, suggestions, or concerns that may need to be addressed by the rest of the city, if y'all want to come up and speak on that, now is the time to do so. All right? Thank you. So we're going to keep this open for about like 5 minutes. Then after that, I'm going to turn the music back on, or turn the music on, and we're going to finish this on out, all right? Amen. Thank you.
Good, how are you?
Dancing in
Before we
Jenga.
even start.
Sacramento Street EMS.
There you go. Sorry about that.
Good evening. My name is Irene. And my concern about Oak Park and a lot of places and with Black American, well, anyone really, but especially Black Americans, there's a lot of mental illness that's going around, and it needs to be punched really, really badly. If we can get rid of, excuse me if I slow down, I have mental illness.
It's all right.
With learning disabilities, okay?
It's all right. Take your time. Take your time.
But I was fortunate to have good parents who helped me, okay? And I was fortunate to educate myself, like the young man said. Educated myself as much as possible. With Kaiser helping me, I see psychiatrists. There's nothing wrong with seeing psychiatrists, okay? Black folks, I know you guys don't want to tell your business. It's not about your business. You're talking about yourself, with things that you got going on here mentally, okay, and physically. Yes. You will actually make changes in your life if you just ask for help. It's cool. Yeah. It's dumb when you don't get no help. I've been working for 20 years. I'm 52 years old. Teacher said that told my parents she would never be able to make it. She would never be able to read or write. I read and I write. Not like everybody else, but I read and I write. My job is a certified nurse assistant that I kept for 20 years. Okay? So I want people to know you can make it, but you have to do research. You have to ask questions. You have to tell your business. Sometimes it helps to tell your business. No, it's not easy having this condition. It's just like a person who can't walk. You know, people say, oh, I have bipolar. You don't have bipolar. They look at me, Irene, you're too smart. You know, you carry yourself so well. Well, I was taught very well by my parents. It's a system that you work with yourself, that God gives you. When a person can't hear or handicapped some kind of way, well, God placed you with this other power, something else that you can do. You know what I'm saying? Okay, He gives me this power to be able to do things, okay? And I take advantage of no drugs, no alcohol. I take medication. Oh, it took a long time to get that medication to work, but I went through it. But it's better to go through it than it is to be on that medication and not be able to focus and get worse. Your bipolar goes into other things, other seasons. You know, like your bipolar is like different mood swings. I don't know if you guys know about bipolar, but it's like a woman in labor, and it calms down and it starts all over again. One day you up, 1 minute you're down, 1 minute you're everywhere. It's not a good feeling. It's a very tiresome feeling. Then when the learning disability kick in, well, there's a lot of people out here who was too embarrassed to say, I can't read, I can't write, I have this problem. Don't let that stop you. That's what makes you dumb. Get up and go get some type of education. That goes for your children. Watch your children. Don't tell your children, oh, she can do it. Oh, he don't need to be in special education. He don't need no help. There's only two reasons why that child need help. Whether there's trouble in the home, or there's trouble that they can't read and write, because they do. Black folks, I know a long time ago, white folks kept us from education, but not all, okay? Not all. What happened to me was my father was a twin, and one of his twin lost his oxygen. My father took the oxygen from him, so he died. Too much oxygen went into my father, so he caused him to have this learning disability, whereas hard for him to learn. He couldn't read at all. But you know what? He pushed me. And he said, you're going to have to learn harder than others. You're going to have to work harder than others. And that's what I do. Okay? As long as I work, that's what's important. And people try to get rid of me by putting me on Social Security. No, I don't want no Social Security. I want a life. I want things. I want to travel. I want to do things. Okay? Social Security is not always the answer. And sometimes it is. But I just want you guys to know, we need to, if we want to come together, we need to heal mental illness. We need to help each other and say it's okay to say that you have some type of disability. No, you can't see my disability. There's people who walks around, who doesn't have, who's in a wheelchair or no arm. We can see your disability. So I'm not embarrassed of my disability. It's something I couldn't help. Okay? So if we can open that up some kind of way, mental illness, learning disabilities in adults, it would be great. Let people know that they could do something. They don't have to sit at home and be embarrassed and hide, because they can be very smart. I'm a very smart person. There's more to me than just a learning disability. There's a lot of abilities. Okay? Thank you for your listening.
You guys are so well behaved. They sat there and waited for you. You want to say something?
You want to say something, bro? Yeah, turn it on. Say hello.
Hello.
Oh, snap. Hi. What's your name?
I am William.
You're William? Nice to meet you, William. Want to say hi? What's your name, baby girl? Samira. Very nice to meet you. I like your shirt.
Right. Hey, y'all see the Smurfs on her shirt though? See, they had to change their color because they knew that the Moolahs didn't know either. Amen.
Don't bring her that.
Oh, no.
So I just wanted to kind of let you know that there are programs that are being have been out here for a little bit by APTP. They're doing a program called MH First, which is Mental Health First, and it's a free service to our community. As well as there's a bill that we're trying to get Gavin Newsom to pass at this moment, which is today. You signed it? And I believe he just signed it. It's invest in mental health care, crisis care. So we are working on that within our community, and I just wanted to let you know, thank you for coming up here and speaking about that story, because those type of stories are important for us to hear, and to hear overcoming things, not only in our community, but throughout our community, like these things we don't normally speak about, because we do learn differently in general. Everyone has a different ability in learning, so some are auditory, some are sensory, etc., etc. So we have to take that as being empowered and identifying those things so that we can speak out about it, and we can know that we can find hope. So I just want to thank Nuck for letting me know that Gavin Newsom did sign the bill, so we will be investing in our community. Let's just make sure he gives some to MH First. I got you.
Give a lot to MH First. What you talking about? I need like 95% of that to go to MH First. You understand me? But couple, I'm not too sure Queen told you, but with MH First, what else they do, like the major part of it is they're a crisis response team. So let's just say somebody have a breakdown, a mental breakdown, and versus calling 911, you will call MH First, and they'll come through, and with their de-escalation tactics that they have, and the medical professionals that's on the team, they'll get that person calmed down in the space they need to be at, whether it's a mental hospital or otherwise. Amen. So look that up online. That's MH First. They have a phone number. Matter of fact, I will get you connected to one of the organizations that has the full details for you, just in case you need that. Okay, Queen? Yes, ma'am. All right. But this is exactly what we're talking about. This is the community connections and conversations that need to be going on in each neighborhood, in each part of Sacramento and other areas. Amen. This is the stuff that we need to be going on. All right. For those who just pulled up, how y'all doing? We got free food. We got free supplies. Everything here look good because it is good. Amen. And it's all for free. It's all for y'all. So please come through and pick it on up. Amen. All right, if y'all got any other questions, comments, or concerns, please come see any other leaders, see any other volunteers that's walking around. We're going to lead y'all the way y'all need to be, all right? So we're going to turn on some good music and put these vibes on for a little bit. That's cool with y'all. That cool? I heard yes, so we in it. All right, let's go.
Wait, are you on the Bluetooth?
Yeah, she's a cardboard. Her dad made a very good cardboard. There was no candy. Her dad made no. She's making it.
The Brianna's Roots program was just a really prime example of the community helping the community, right? Volunteers did the garden. Volunteers pulled it up. Volunteers made the food. Volunteers delivered it to the homeless population. And yeah, like it's really rad. Really rad. Some more of these gardens are actually being done throughout the city. Brianna's Roots has kind of been expanding, and they are there's like, I think there's 4 or 5 like larger gardens that they're actually working in now. And so they're growing food all over the place. There's community gardens, and that they are going to continue to harvest these gardens and use that food to help the community. The west end of Louisville, they referred to as like a food desert, because it's like 50 blocks of town, and there's very, very little access to like fresh produce. Very few shopping, like shopping centers, grocery stores. So yeah, like anything to help get proper nutrition to people that don't have regular access to it is great for the community. What else we got? I'm gonna kill my stream here in a minute. Kill my stream here in a minute. So yeah, very I did not watch Major Gregory's presser. I did not see Major Gregory's presser. It's on the list of things to watch when I get back to the house. Yeah, one more last plug. Like I said, my name is Jason Downey. I stream directly from my personal Facebook page. If you are watching this anywhere else, cut out the middleman and just come follow me directly. My name is JASONDOWNEY. And I've been streaming in Louisville, Kentucky since day 2 of protests. I've got a couple hundred hours of footage, everything from peaceful marches to press conferences, yada, yada, yada. So definitely shoot me a follow. if you're interested in keeping up with what's going on in Louisville, Kentucky. Do not let the mainstream media lie and say that we're down here shooting off nuclear weapons and shit. Looks like Matthew Ballard, this Harry Potter looking ass. Harry Potter, right there.
Hey, I used some magic.
Whatever. Yes, it looks like Matthew Ballard is kind of still streaming. If you guys want to pop over to him and keep up for the rest of the night. I'm actually going home here in a minute just because, well, I'm exhausted. So yeah, I guess in the meantime, you guys be good, be safe. And, oh yeah, tomorrow there's a white chili cook-off. So white chili cook-off that we're having down here in the park. And your boy's going to be a judge. I 100% plan on live streaming that. So I guess I'll see y'all tomorrow. Be good, be safe.
We got a lot of mainstream media here right now, which sucks. I fucking hate that. I'm gonna start to ruin my bandwidth out here. So as you guys can see, the crowd is slowly growing in numbers, but as you can see, we clearly got pretty much almost 100 people as it is. Pretty much as many people as watching my stream is as many people as here right now. And we are at 120, so I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys my location. I'm currently at Pioneer Square Park, or not Pioneer Park, sorry, my bad. Pioneer Square in Portland, Oregon. And right there's the Pioneer Courthouse. So I'll go ahead and zoom that in for you guys. That is the courthouse. We are supposed to be marching at like 7 p.m. I'm not really too sure where we're gonna go. Maybe JC, if anything. So this might be a night. So I hope you guys stay and watch and share and do what I tell you to do. You guys have been doing great at that. So thank you everybody who's been donating. So I was able to get the gas mask I always wanted. So we're getting that military gas mask on October the 7th. So you're gonna see me rocking some military gear. It's gonna be very, very nice. Can't wait till it comes in. So thank you guys so much for supporting me every single night. Highly appreciate it. You guys are amazing. You are one of the best fan bases anybody could ever ask for, seriously. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and walk around town real quick. I know you guys want to see the gathering, but I mean, I feel like, you know, since I'm just downtown, I feel like mainstream media is gonna fuck up my shit anyway. So let's just take a walk around town. Why not? I'll just take a walk around, show you guys the little art things that they've been doing around here. Some of it's pretty cool, especially the one at the Apple Store. I'll show you guys the Apple Store real quick. Let's just get moving. I don't like to stay in one place. That's just not how I operate. So let's show you guys the Apple Store. The Apple Store is really neat. Whoever did the art is amazing. So yeah, you got some graffiti artwork over here. I'll show you guys this whole little block right here. Once I get the walking sign. Alright, so I could cross right now. Oops, I'm sorry. Don't arrest me for this. Alright, so this is the Apple Store graffiti artwork that's been taking place. So, I'll let you guys take a look at that. Alright, I'm going to show you guys the front of the store real quick. What's up, man?
What you doing next week?
Next week? I have no idea, bro.
I got an event coming up next week.
For sure?
I was wondering if you could be there like the live stream next week.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a daytime event. It's going to be held at the City Hall.
Okay.
I already let a gang of leaders know we all hooking up. And, I got your info right on Facebook.
Yeah, you added me.
I put him because he got our tags bad. Oh, okay. Huh? Yeah. Now I gotta make sure I gotta make sure. Okay, I'll back up. I want you to give me a lawful. I know a lawful assembly. I know. I'm hip. I know y'all laws. I know y'all laws. Can't get me with the okie doke. Can't get me. He told me back up off the car. A lawful assembly. I already know what he's gonna try to do. Yep. He said your tags. Look what he told me.
Is that why he stopped me? I said, why it's taking so long?
That's just yeah. Cause they also take that down long. And then look what he tell me. Back up off the car. I know it. Look, a lawful assembly. Let me back. I done heard y'all say it every night I'm in the car. Come on now. It takes you all this time to do that for some tags? Bruh, be careful. It's sad because he was a good security. He had that man, he used to have a straight walking through March.
I can't carry nothing.
You can't carry nothing now.
I got 2 others, they said I can't carry nothing in my court day.
Wow.
And they killed my AR.
Then they played the video on the news and it showed half the thing. It didn't even show the whole thing.
It didn't show the whole thing. So why was he sitting? I'm gonna ask one more question.
Ain't strengthening nobody. We go there with unarmed. We went going there unarmed without gear.
Yeah.
They turned it into a gear situation. You feel me? Come on.
Play now. That's why I gotta wear what I got.
Yeah, you feel me?
And no excuses. Everybody knows on my stream I got my military equipment now, so.
Yeah, it's no excuse. It's no excuse. I mean, people we are constantly protesting, and people hear our voice. They hear what we're saying. None of it's negative. None of it's threats. You feel me?
I feel you.
Yeah, it's a lot of frustration, but at the same time, it's all.
Do you mind if I stream sees you?
Yeah.
All right, for sure.
Yeah. All the protests has been about trying to get them to admit to their wrongs.
Yeah.
I mean, it ain't something that we gotta go to court and try to weed out if they're wrong or not. It's evident. It's evident they're wrong. I mean, you can go to any Google page and type in police brutality, killing black people, and watch how many faces come up where they're in the wrong at, where they're injustice at. You feel me, bro? So it's ridiculous how the governors and all the governors and senators and all that stuff is not trying to do something to distinguish them.
Yeah. My question is, do you think people will be able to calm down after the election?
I feel if Donald Trump is still in office, ain't no one's gonna calm down. If he loses, the right-wing side might make a little fuss, but that'll die out. The ones making the big fuss is us about the brutality that's going on to us.
Mm-hmm.
If the government go in, retry those officers, weed out the bad ones, then people will stop complaining. We have a right to complain when injustice is being served. Anybody in any state, even within the law, it says when there's injustice, citizens have a right to speak up about that shit, bro. Mm-hmm. And that's all we're doing. That's all we're doing. Yeah, the numbers are big, but it's been going on for so long. The numbers are gonna be big.
It's been international attention for quite a while,
exactly. So. If it was on the other shoe, it'd be mass white people out here protesting about the injustice. But it happens to be on the black shoe. And nobody really cares about a black shoe because the black shoe has already been promoted as outlaw. Mm-hmm. I mean, you know what I mean? The black shoe is human. The black shoe is human, and the black shoe wants It's brother and sister, which is the lighter side of us, to recognize you're human just like us. We're all from the same place. We're not from two different worlds. We're from the human world. Come on, y'all. Yeah. And I try to say this as much as I can on my social media, because eventually somebody's going to come across it. They're going to see it. If they're not educated on it, they might be like, oh, he doesn't know what he's talking about. But the more someone gets educated, damn, that guy was right all along. I mean, it's human. Why should I have to preach human when when my race was considered animals, uneducated and all this stuff? Yeah, we was considered animals and uneducated, but somewhere along the way, we went and got educated, and I ain't saying nothing but the truth. I mean, I'm not telling no lie. If you go research everything that I'm saying, it's the truth. We just want the other side of the human race to recognize the truth and stop being in denial. We're your brothers and sisters. We love you.
Thank you. That's really all I really want to hear is positive vibes right now, because honestly, dude, back and forth with everybody else, it's been the other direction, man. Like, seriously, yeah.
You feel me? We just want equality, that's all, bro.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to go to war. Our kids is growing up here. If we go to war, what place is going to be left for the kids?
Yep.
There's not going to be a weak side of the war. On both sides of the war, people are ready. So what? Us adults go to war and leave the kids stranded? Come on, man.
Yep. You have to think of other generations, yep.
We want justice. We want equality. We want justice. We want those crooked criminal cops to be held accountable. I mean, you're allowing them to ride around with guns and they're committing crimes. Nobody wants that in America. Back in the day, in the Western days, you guys used to go after the outlaw that used to rob trains and stuff. Now y'all condoning it? Come on, man. You feel me? I'm only talking the real, bro. I'm not ignorant. I'm not illiterate. I'm talking the real reality. This is reality what I'm talking. And it might be on a social media page, but once this page reaches everybody, you will realize that I've only been telling the truth. I've told nothing but the truth, so help me God, man. Liberty and justice for all means just that. Liberty and justice for all, not a little portion of the people and leave out that portion of them. It says for all. Show us it. Show us liberty and justice for all, America. If you can't show it to us all, then you've been lying and you're guilty of a crime.
Here you have it, yeah. Everybody deserves their rights. Everybody deserves to have a voice. Everybody deserves to do whatever their God-given right is. So that's my personal beliefs on that, definitely.
I tell the truth every time, bro. I mean, sometimes the truth hurt. There's a lot of people that's been raised to believe that racism is the way and a certain people don't matter. Every single person matters.
Yes,
even the police matter.
Thank you. Thank you.
But if they're being crooked, they also deserve being held accountable. If I do something crooked, they coming after me and they put me in cuffs. If the cops do something crooked as it stands, they let him go. Oh, he didn't do much. Yes, he did do something. He did just as much as me if I commit a crime. What makes him so special? He gets to have a gun and do crimes. What type of shit is that in America? It used to be outlawed, like I just told y'all. They used to go after Billy the Kids. Now Billy the Kid can have a gun and just do what he want? Come on, y'all. This is America. It ain't the Wild Wild West no more, where Billy the Kid could go anywhere with a gun and keep a rope and hang anybody he wants. This is new day and age. Billy the Kid gets held accountable. So stop doing people wrong, Billy the Kid, or put your badge down, because you got a responsibility. Your responsibility is to protect and serve mothers, children, and all people. Liberty and justice for all, Billy the Kid.
We got strong vibes in here. Strong vibes, bro. Hell yeah.
Feel me?
Hell yeah, bro.
They gotta hear this, bro. They gotta hear this. Any right wing that hear me speak, any right wing that hear me speak, You only got one thing to agree with me. I mean, I'm not talking stupid. I'm not talking senseless. I'm talking reality. I've never watched one of you guys' protests, but I guarantee you, any one of your protests has got the same words coming out of my mouth. But there's only one difference. Why are you putting a cold shoulder to black people? Black people is the same people as you. People. It's a cold thing, bro. It's a cold thing, you feel me? They always got something to say about a certain people. Chinese, they call them books. No, they're people. You feel me? We're people, man. If we wasn't people, they wouldn't have took their time to build a ship and to consider us valuable when they went over and raided that country and brought us back over here to work. They knew we was valuable. Look at them. They're a different color of a human, but shit, we can use them, boss. Look at his muscles. That's a big man. Yeah, we were big men, and we're still valuable. We're still valuable. Black, that's why Black Lives Matter, because we're valuable. I mean, come on. It ain't no need to be jealous of us. Collaborate with us. Treat us equal. Put more chairs in the White House for black people. Right now, as it stands, the White House is 100% biased.
Yep.
And that's crazy when you got a country that's supposed to be equality. It's no equality. It's justice. And that means just y'all. And that's crazy, man. That's injustice. That's cruel and unusual punishment. That's continued slavery. I thought slavery was abolished. I'm only talking the truth. I'm only talking the truth, Kate Brown, Tate Wheeler, all you people in Congress and Senate. I'm only talking the truth. I know you guys are watching me. I mean, you only deem the local police feds. The feds is watching everybody right now. Why? Because we got a crooked president in office. So he's made everybody feds so they can spy on everybody. Well, spy on this. We're people. And stop doing the crimes and thinking you can get away with it, or you will be in federal prison. Because somebody in there is good and will stand one of these days. Stop being crooked, America.
Ted Wheeler's got a lot of trash to pick up. That's all I gotta say.
We protest for 100 days against injustice, and he deemed us terrorists. But we've had no gun at that Justice Center. We started out the first half of the 100 days looking like a regular citizen until we went through that abuse, until we went through that gas, until a couple people got hit with rubber bullets that got brain damage now. Once that injustice started happening, then that's when we start to get geared up, because that's when we knew we couldn't protest like a normal citizen anymore, because the police is violence. That's what made us go get geared up and look like terrorists. You gotta look like a terrorist in order to protest and exercise your constitution. Because if not, you're liable to get hit with a rubber bullet and have brain surgery. Do the research, Portland. It is not the protesters that is violent. It's the justice system. They don't want to hear the truth, man. They want to keep sweeping it under the rug. George Floyd was brutally murdered in front of kids. It happened to be kids right there live streaming that. You can hear the voices. The one cop that was watching him, trying to keep the crowd comfortable, kept saying, it's okay, kids. He's just on drugs. It's okay, kids. No, it's not okay to kill a man in front of kids, no matter what color he is. They murdered George Floyd in front of kids on live broadcast in the street, man, in broad daylight. This is not right. This is not right for a country that is supposed to be standing for liberty and justice for all. That is not liberty and justice for all. That is terrorism, Mr. Donald Trump. That is terrorism. It is terrorism to run into a home and murder someone while they're laying dead.
All right, we gotta go easy on the DT on the live stream because Facebook will probably ban me for hate speech.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah.
It's terrorism, though, bro. They kick a door in. They enter the wrong house. They leave someone laying dead in their own bed, and that family can't even get justice, bro. They admitted they was in the wrong house.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, an accident. We killed somebody. It's okay, though. Yeah, right. Thanks a lot, America.
I don't know what time they're supposed to be doing or anything over there.
Yeah, Facebook is tricky. And Instagram is too, though.
Yeah. The only one I think is not like really fishy is like Twitch or something like that.
Yeah, Twitter. Twitter lets you get away with all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
Or Twitch or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just walking around. There wasn't nothing going on at JC, so.
True. I'm just walking around too because everybody's gathered right there right now, but I mean.
Oh, at the Pioneer?
Yeah, yeah. Everybody's over there right now.
I'm gonna go over there.
For sure. I probably might go over there too, but there's more art right there for you guys. I'm gonna check this out. This actually looks pretty cool. Look at this. This looks like some shit you need to be on acid. This is pretty cool. Shouts out to Tupac. I got more art right here. Hold on. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Okay, I guess that's all the way zoomed out. Wow, okay. Really? Come on. Some people, I swear.
And they said, okay. And they went on and they went to do a tour out in Europe. They did a European tour in France and Italy. They went and did all these things. And they recorded songs, and they even used some of my lyrics and used some of my recordings in the songs. And I almost wound up suing them, but then they gave me an agreement that they were going to pay me for my money as soon as they got their deal. But the dude who said that they were going to sign him said I was one of the biggest reasons why they were going to sign, and so he withdrew his offer. So that's what you get for the love of money. I don't know why I'm doing that. I don't know why. It hurt. It actually hurt my lower back. So I'm not going to do that anymore. and to move a little bit slower. So thank you very much. The first storyteller we have for this evening is a media specialist and consultant from Denver, Colorado. And as a multifaceted media specialist, he's a manager, DJ, writer, photographer, public speaker, who has been published in hundreds of times in magazines like The Source, Westworld, Jones, Kush, and many more. As an executive producer, he has produced over 20 albums and is a survivor with an amazing story of triumph and adversity. Adversity. Okay?
What's up, Michelle Renee? Nig, you got shit all over you.
K-Val, 2 local agencies. I don't think they ever go live.
Same height, so I don't gotta fix the mic. First of all, give a round of applause for y'all for being here to hear these stories today. We appreciate y'all, and without y'all to hear it, then it doesn't continue. So the story I have is not so fun, unfortunately. I am from Colorado. My great-grandmother was born in a house on 38th and Walnut, 1902, and they just knocked it down about a week ago to build a parking structure. So my ancestors are Hopi and Apache, who are some of the original inhabitants of this land we call Colorado. So I have a great connection to this land and to Denver. So I appreciate you guys for putting me on this and allowing me to tell my story, because my cousin is actually the drum keeper of the Apache Nation. So storytelling is in my blood. So I appreciate y'all. So thank you. So yes, I'm all of those things that he read, but almost seems like another lifetime ago, I was a very different, young, traumatized, hurt young man, still trying to make it through this life and through everything that we have to go through to make it. And it almost seems like a lifetime ago, but in 2005, about a week after my birthday, I said, I'm going to go out, I'm going to do some drinking. So I called my buddy and I said, hey, come pick me up. Let's go. It's about 11 a.m. Let's go to the bar. So we came by Phil's Place, which is right there, that's no longer there. We went by the Bamboo Hut. We went by the Shuffle Inn. We went by the Looking Good. We went by all these old hood bars, and we stayed out drinking till 1 in the morning. I'm 22, right? I'm like, I could do whatever I want. I'm 22 years old. So my friend goes and drops me off at my car, which is behind my girlfriend's house on 38th and Federal. So I'm like, well, my phone's dead. I'm going to get in the car and plug it in. So I'm sitting in the car. I'm drunk, so I'm laying there, and all of a sudden I hear it's the police, right? Sir, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm just sitting here. My girlfriend lives here. So they're like, sir, step out the car. And I'm like, no, I'm not driving. I'm good. Like, leave me alone, right? Cops pull me out of the car, and they tell me, you're under arrest for driving under influence. Now, first of all, I'm drunk. So I'm probably being belligerent, like, no, I haven't driven all day. My friend drove me. The keys ain't even in the ignition, I never was driving. And the cops are like, well, we're going to arrest you. So during the course of that, of course, I'm a young, angry Latino, and I'm belligerent, and I'm like, I can't even repeat all the things I said to them. But eventually they put me in the car. So we're in the car, we're driving from North Denver to downtown. I'm talking, excuse my language, I'm talking shit the whole time. You fucking rookies, the hell are you doing? You gonna lose your job. I wouldn't drive in, blah, blah, blah. So at some point during the ride, they're like, if you don't shut the fuck up, we're gonna kill you. And I'm drunk and belligerent. I start laughing like a maniac. Like, you fucking rookies never shot a gun. You ain't gonna do shit. So they pull over about a block from the jail, dragged me through the street, beat me with their clubs, kicked me in the face, fractured my nose, cracked 2 ribs, busted my lip, stuck me back in the car.
Then they dropped me off at the jail, downtown, the old jail. Well, unfortunately, I have a lot of family members who've been to jail, so I knew where I was, and I knew that the detectives were upstairs. So the whole time I'm in the holding cell, I'm screaming, "Let me talk to a detective. Let me talk to a detective." So they finally send a detective down there with a camera, takes my statement. So I'm in jail for about a week. They let me out, right? So when I get out of jail, the first thing I do is take pictures of my injuries. I take pictures of the location where they took me from, take pictures of where I was beat up. And I go to a lawyer and I tell the lawyer, like, look, this what happened. So he decides to take the case, file a civil lawsuit. And he says, you know, you could probably get somewhere between $500,000 to $9 million, depending on what happens. So in the meantime, after I go to the lawyer, they start sending cops to my house. Sending detectives, show me the video that I said. It said, "Do you want to fix your statement?" And I said, "No, that's what happened. The video shows you what I said is what happened." And so here's what happens is, my friend that I was driving around with had a backpack in my car. The cops say, "Look, we found meth in your friend's backpack. And unless you drop the civil lawsuit against us, we're going to charge you with attempt to distribute methamphetamines, which holds a 15 to 20-year sentence." So here I am, 22 years old. I've been wronged. I've been beaten. My bones have been broken by the police. I've had to spend the time in the jail. I'm going to end up on probation from a DUI, all these things. And I'm like, you know, I've been wronged. So what do I do? Do I risk my life trying to fight this and then them throw a meth charge on me, which I believe was totally false? I believe this is just something that they used as a tactic. But what do? Do I take it to court and lose and end up with a charge and go to jail? Or do I take their deal and not sue them because I don't want to go to jail, you know? So eventually I did decide to take the deal from them and not go forward with the civil lawsuit. From 2005 to now, they have paid millions of dollars in police brutality. They have paid millions of dollars to people that they have wronged. And it was for the love of money that the city decided that their value of keeping their money was a little more important than someone having justice. And this is a story I've never shared with anybody beyond my lawyers. So it is important for me to tell it. But that's why we have to support the things that are going on, because there's 100 other people just like me that never got to tell their story, and they never got to get a lawyer or nothing because the police pulled the same tactics. Well, sir, you got 3 felonies. You know, if we see that you got this charge, they just gonna get on there. You know what I mean? And these are the tactics that they use. So it's important for us to support our brothers and sisters and to tell these stories. And I appreciate you guys for letting me come and tell it.
Thank you so much, Antonio. Your story is important, and like you said, it is not uncommon, and it is so important that you tell your story. So we thank you so much for being here and being a part of this with us. Give it up one more time for Antonio, yo. Had to do this in the middle of the damn night because I can't see. Our next speaker is a founding member of the Denver Slam Nuba team, who won the National Poetry Slam in 2011. He began speaking career in the NAACP at the age of 15, and he has always had a passion for social justice. He attended Florida A&M University, where he obtained his BA in theater performance. And if you ever seen him perform, I mean, he's a rare talent. He performed in a little tiny play a couple years back called Honorable Disorder, where he played the lead, Deshaun Foster, opposite of Erica Brown as Nancy Foster. It was beautiful, beautiful, beautiful production. Emancipation Theater. It's actually the genesis of Emancipation Theater. So this is a bit of a reunion tonight to have him be a part of this. You know, he returned to Denver after being in Florida A&M and is now the executive director of Shop Talk Live, which is an organization that uses the barbershop as a staging ground for community dialogue and healing. And after a viral video success began in 2015, Theo grew his social media following to well over 68,000 people. Due to his audience demand, he published his first book in 2017 called The Law of Action. Y'all heard of the law of attraction, right? Well, my man said, well, you know, you can't just, it's a whole lot more than just being attracted. You got to put that into action. So I think that's very powerful. And the book addresses some of the misconceptions of, oh, shit, I should have kept reading because, okay. The book addresses some of the misconceptions about the law of attraction and the role direct action plays into manifestation. See, I told y'all. It can be found on Amazon.com or his website, theowilson.net. In 2017, his TED Talk entitled A Black Man Goes Undercover in the Alt-Right was seen worldwide, amassing a total of over 12 million views. He has been featured on BuzzFeed, CNN, Good Day Canada, and TV One, ladies and gentlemen, and others. Give it up for Theo to the E.J. Wilson. What up, everybody? Thank y'all for coming out tonight. It's one of the very last nights that we're going to have. That's going to be somewhat palatable weather-wise. So, it's turning up right now. Hey, I'll have what they're having. Okay. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh. This is like a mating call. Okay. So the bottom line is, I hate this mask, and I don't want to use it. But since everybody's using it, fuck it. So, I know you've never heard these words before. God damn it. This would happen during my time. Anyway, a night like that, I was drinking. And the reason why I was drinking is because I had just graduated college, right? I graduated with a theater performance degree, which was about the level of having an underwater basket weaving degree. I did not know what I was going to do with it, and neither did my family. They were just happy that I graduated school on time. Being the first black man in my family to get a college degree was a very wonderful triumph that lasted about a week. And I got home to my mother's house and realized that I was broke than a joke. Then I get an advertisement from Cleo Parker Robinson saying that they're having a play called Runaways. I get in the Runaways play, and there's no money in this damn play, but what I did know was some money was on the way. A guy named Buddy Butler was a scout from the St. Louis Black Repertory Company, at the time the largest black theater company in America. And it was like, you need to come here on this internship to St. Louis. I was like, you mean where Nelly's from? I'm like, all right, cool. I'm going down, down, baby, ghosting in the rain, but sweet. So, I'm ready to go to St. Louis, and I don't know what's out there waiting for me. But what I do is I say, it's time for me to go on an adventure. I am a man now. I am 22 and a half years old, damn it, and I need to see the world. I get to St. Louis thinking that like it's going to be like Nelly and bottles popping and stuff. St. Louis, what I did not realize, you know how most cities have a ghetto in them. St. Louis is a ghetto that has a small city in it. Things were challenging to say the least. The place that I was staying looked like it was worth the $135 of rent that I was paying. $135 of rent that I was paying meant that I saved most of the $800 I made for that month because I was on a salary of $200 a week, praise God. But it was for the art. And for the love of the art, I was in the internship at St. Louis Black Repertory Company where we're doing children's theater. Now, Florida A&M people was like, yo, you finna be the next Malcolm X, bruh. I'm doing children's theater. Nothing humbling there. So, at first, it's good. There are plays that have a lot of redeeming social value. He Who Endures, about the life of Frederick Douglass. I play Shields Green, the runaway slave. We got telling, singing, beating the drum, where we're telling African stories to children. That's fine. It keeps me in touch with my culture. Then the boss comes in, Ron Himes, and he says, it's Christmas time, damn it. We're going to do the Christmas play. Theo, can you do a cartwheel? What? Well, of course I can do a cartwheel. I'm a freaking athlete. Of course I can do a cartwheel. He said, can you do a one-handed cartwheel? I said, hell yeah, I can do a one-handed cartwheel. I hit the one-handed cartwheel. He said, can you do a one-handed cartwheel while holding a ball? What the fuck is this? Yes, I did the one-handed cartwheel while holding the ball. He said, that's great, because you're going to play the teddy bear in the Christmas play. They said I was the next coming of Malcolm X at Florida A&M University. I'm playing a teddy bear in the Christmas play. And not only am I playing a teddy bear, but a teddy bear is supposed to be cute. He's supposed to have a gut. I had a 6-pack of abdominals that I worked very hard for. They gave me a pregnant woman's belly to put underneath my furry teddy bear suit. For $200 a week, I'm doing one-handed cartwheels for children. And in the suburbs, that shit works. I don't know what it was, but the white kids are like, ooh, ah. Then we get booked in East St. Louis. I don't know if you've ever been to East St. Louis, but I'm going to tell you that the best thing about East St. Louis is the view of St. Louis. That's it.
Save my people. I swear to God. I swear to God.
And I'm sure
but that hasn't been a way. If they told you the only way to save America, you don't.
That's actually not true. That's how a lot of our sundown towns got created. Was actually burning down whole communities, white communities.
And actually, you ever heard of the you know what the Wayne Massacre is?
Yeah.
Black supremacy. The Wayne Massacre is when white people literally took black
own neighborhoods. You know what it takes to rebuild those neighborhoods into? You realize that none of the money in that neighborhood belongs to black folks that live in those areas. You're making
No,
that's not an assumption. It's U.S. history.
How long do we have to wait for us to be treated equally? How long do we have to wait? No. My question is.
Blacks didn't bring the first slaves over. They sold slaves who were war slaves.
My question for you, sir.
African slaves were not treated how American slaves were treated. Don't get it confused. It was completely different.
Good friend of mine working at it's not just that. You don't and the black guy. He's talking about he's not doing well.
So do you believe in Black Lives Matter?
I'm not going to agree on that. I'm just praying for peace. Yeah. His life matters. Because you and I aren't going to agree on that. My life matters.
Oh, I'm sure I'll get them, but whatever. You know, it's a thing.
His name. Say his name. Y'all make some noise for Patrick Cricket. Thank you all so much for showing up in solidarity for Patrick Cricket. It means so much that this crowd is such a great turnout. And we have a lot of amazing things lined up for tonight. So before we get going, we're going to have Letha, Winston, Patrick, him, his mother, come up and say a couple words for us. Get louder, get louder, get louder. And right after she's finished speaking, I'm going to come back and I'm going to give you guys directions, all right? So y'all hold space for Letha.
Hello, everybody. So I'm only going to speak for about maybe 30 seconds. Sorry, I'll talk to you when we get over there. But I just wanted to get on the mic and tell you guys thank you very much. I appreciate it. It's been one hell of a day. It's been one hell of a night. But I just keep reminding myself over and over again that before I turn 47 years old, I will get justice. So again, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We love you, Lisa. Much love to each and every last one of you guys, and I'll see you over there off of Milk and Harvey.
All right, y'all, so we're gonna march. We gonna march, and we're gonna start right over on Yam Hill and what is this, 4th, 5th? Whatever this street is, we're gonna start on this corner. Frontline, Drumline, and PDX Black Youth Movement are gonna lead the march. So everybody go ahead and line up over at this corner.
All right, start sharing, guys. Start sharing, start sharing.
Into these streets. My people keep dying by to the police. My people keep dying by to the police. And I ain't having that. And no way. Out of my home. My people keep dying by to the police. My people keep dying by to the police. Wake up.
All right, let's go. Okay, I don't know what's going on.
That's so great! I have to, like, practice or whatever, but that's not going to be enough. I need to figure out when my on. What are you going to do? I'm a fraud. And it's remote. That's so exciting. So happy for you. Yeah, that's so good!
Isn't it weird to see light?
Do you know where? Okay.
I don't know if we're going there right away.
Needs to know where. I don't know.
To tell a medic would be best. So if we get there and I know that we're at the right location, I will say yes. contact.
Oh yeah, I work with Claire.
That's so weird.
Yeah, and then that's my husband.
Yes.
Yes. So thank you for all of the footage. It really helped me. That's right.
Good. I'm so sorry you had to see it, but I'm glad that it's there.
Thank you. Well, you know, we expected it. We were anticipating it, and all.
We all know it's gonna happen to us one day. Yeah.
So.
Give me a B! B-A-S-O-B! B-A-S-O-B! Give me an L!
And the vote thing is really gonna piss off liberals.
Right? Oh yeah, look at our friends that were like, I did this happening. It's like, wake the fuck up!
I know. This event is going to be interesting. It's going to be a little bit of both. But as we all know, even the best
Share up, please. Double time, share up. down. Holy shit. Oh yeah. It's gonna be crazy.
All right, y'all. We made it. We made it. Once again, thank you all for being here. We are here to all right. Thank you all for coming here. We are here to mourn, to honor and celebrate the life of Patrick Kimmons. And to do that, to start out, we're going to hold a moment of silence. Starting now. Say his name.
Patrick Kimmins!
So to start out, we're going to do a land acknowledgement first, and then after that, we'll give everybody further instructions. I would like to welcome all of y'all here to
which makes me a guest on these homelands. So it's only right that I would read the land acknowledgement. Today, I would like to respectfully acknowledge that the land on which we are gathering is a traditional homeland of a diverse array of indigenous tribes and bands. Multnomah County rests on traditional village sites of the Multnomah, Capwinet, Clackamas, bands of the Chinook, Tualatin, Halapuya, Malala, and many other tribes who made their homes along the Columbia River, and which is now home to a vibrant Native community with over 400 tribes. We recognize Indigenous people as the traditional stewards of this land and acknowledge enduring relationships between the land and the people since time immemorial. It is also important to move beyond these acknowledgements and reflect on your own history that brought you here. We are all responsible for understanding the history of colonization, genocide of Indigenous people, and to commit to learning, building relationships, and action to support Indigenous sovereignty. As an Afro-Indigenous woman, I'd like to acknowledge who we were, who we are, and why we are here. Today we stand on stolen land, fighting together for Black liberation.
So y'all, we have a little bit of surprise. So we're gonna have a couple things going on at the same time. So we have a dedicated team of painters over here to the left. They're gonna be painting Patrick Kimmins' name across this entire street. Because he deserves that. This is the place where he passed, and people deserve to know the significance of this exact spot. So his name is going to be branded right here on the street. While that's going on, people can light candles and watch and just mingle amongst yourselves. There is food set up over there on this block over here. So feel free to move amongst yourselves, and in about 30 minutes, we're going to get the speeches going. All right? So say what's up to each other, light a candle, say a blessing for Patrick Kimmins, and hold him in your heart and mind, because tonight is about Patrick Kimmins. Say his name. Patrick Kimmins! That's what tonight's about. Remember that. With every single thing that you say or do or think, remember, this is about Patrick Kimmins. All right. So candles are going out, feel free to light one. And please be mindful of the painters as they're going to be moving across this street. Painters, go ahead.
Oh my God! I like my yeah. Art, you beautiful soul. Oh yes.
I'll smash that dude with that bat right there. Watch, right.
fascist USA. No cops, no KKK, no fascist USA. No KKK, no fascist USA. No cops, no KKK, no fascist USA. No cops, no KKK, no fascist USA.
There's McFlaggy stab. Your flag gets bigger every time, man. I'm impressed. I said your flag gets bigger every time. I'm impressed. That's awesome. Oh yeah? Yeah, well I could hit you from here too, it's alright. Yep.
You guys' run is just about done.
Oh yeah?
Done within the next month. Yeah, a couple of days that are just thrown off hate though, huh?
You're still talking about that? I've already addressed that, bro. I've already addressed that. You need to do some research. I'm not gonna fight you. That's what you guys want. You guys are all about violence. I don't fight people. You guys are all about violence. No. Just keep running your mouth. Keep running your mouth. Keep running your mouth. I would have loved to see you be there and step up in front of that whole entire crowd and see what would have happened. Well, then go up there and do something. Go up there and do something. Then where's it at? This isn't Portland. This is Springfield. Go up to Portland and do something. No, I'm not. I've already talked about that old lady shit. And you keep bringing it up and keep talking about it. I've already fucking talked about that old lady shit. I've already talked about it. You're a fucking coward. Do your fucking research. Look it up. I already talked about it. I'm tired of you guys running your fucking mouths, not know what the fuck you're talking about. Do some fucking research. What have you done for this community besides arming up and being a fucking dumbass? I do more for this community than you ever have since you fucking lived here, bitch. I'm an American. Do some American shit then. Go help the community. Go help people with fires. I've been driving around. Where at? Where? What about the money you took from that Native American lady? I didn't take money from her, you fucking idiot. No, I didn't. You want to go talk to her again and see if I took money from her? I didn't take... Because you're fucking ignorant and you're stupid. And you guys are out here running your fucking mouths. Antifa. You guys look fucking stupid. Do something. If you're fucking American, be a fucking American, dude. If you're a fucking American, be a fucking American, dude.
If we don't get it, 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 cause who's what matters, so who's what matters. So who's what matters? So sing it louder. So even louder. So even louder. Sing it louder. So even louder. No cops, no KKK, no racist USA. No cops.
All these guys want to do is fight. Look at them. They all want to fight. They all want to fight. They all want to fight. All they want to do is fight. All they want to do is fight. True Americans, real Americans. All they want to do is beat people up. It's fucking awesome. Real patriotic. You guys are great. You guys are great. You guys are great. I'm not dispelling shit. What's up, Steve? It's Trey, not Therese. Yeah, thank you.
Exactly what they want to happen, though.
No cops, no KKK. So
Shut the fuck up. What do you mean, why? Because they have every right, as you do. Why are you blocking people right now? Trying to protect people. What? You're like you're totally contradicting us and have a conversation.
there they are. Yay, there they are. Woo! 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 Let's go. Let's go, baby. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. This guy's on some shit. Look at him. Woo! Woo! What's this guy on? Holy crap. On some real American meth right there. There you go. Hey. All right, do that again. Woo! There we go. Yeah, you guys are the violet ones. Yeah, that's, I mean, you're fine, but the rest of them are. He was down here a couple days ago. Yeah. Oh, really? Baloo's great.
Yeah, he's fucking awesome. So's Ninja, dude.
Ninja? I know. Ninja's fucking hilarious, bro. His commentary is what gets me.
Dude, I had to watch him that night. He about killed me. Talking about his boobs.
Oh, yeah. No, he's funny as shit. Yeah, well, be safe, man. Don't let those motherfuckers get out of hand, dude. He's back up in Portland tonight. I know, we need Baloo down here more. Let's fucking go, dude. I'm about to kiss one of these peanut butter and jelly boys. Hey, do you have any Skittles with you? I'm fucking hungry, dude. I forgot to eat before I got here.
Smoke a cigarette.
Cigarette? I don't smoke cigarettes. I just want some Skittles. That's all I want, Skittles. Dude, I'm fucking hyped already, dude. This dude's on some shit. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah! Fuck yeah, brother. How you doing, Connor? Good. How you doing, man? Good. You need like one of those like sticks, like the awesome run.
Yeah. I'm just saying, watch that assault, bro, coming back, bro. You already know about that.
Oh yeah.
That's exactly what you're
Guys, we need to let the car. Sorry,
So it looks like there's some police bikes escorting the march right now.
Whose lives matter? Whose lives matter? Whose lives matter? My neck, my back, we about to take these streets back. My neck, my back, we about to take these streets back. My neck, my back, we about to take these streets back. My neck, my back, we about to take these streets back. My neck, my back, we about to take these streets back. My neck, my back, we about to take these streets back. My neck, my back, we about to take these streets back. My neck, my back, we about to take these streets back. My neck, my back, we about to take these streets back. My neck, my back, we about to take these streets back. My neck, my back. I feel a little cold. Do y'all feel cold? Do y'all feel a cold atmosphere right now? Because I said, boy, it's cold in here. There must be some racism in the atmosphere.
Oh yeah? What was that? He said there's Trey's ass. I hope it gets your ass beat. This guy hopes I get my ass beat. Hey, Dodgers are a lot better than Rams. Hey, we gotta say peanut butter boys while I'm on live or else I'll get banned. The peanut butter boys. I can't say their real name because they're a terrorist organization and Facebook will ban me. Yeah, Trump can. He's talking to somebody. Hey, what channel are you guys on? Can I tune in? Can I join your guys' comms? I got a nice radio. No? I can't join? I was talking to him. I asked him if I can join his comms. I want to hear what they're talking about. I can't? What channel are you guys on? How am I supposed to join? I don't know what channel you're on. His scan? I don't know how to use my walkie that good yet. I'm still learning.
Who Street? Who Street? Who Street? Who Street? Who Street? Who Street? What's outrageous? What's outrageous? What's outrageous? What's outrageous? What's outrageous? That's outrageous! Kids in cages! Kids in cages!
You're not joining our march. No pictures, no videos.
So watch
Is he?
Yeah.
Where?
He's in the back.
This march?
Yeah.
Come with me.
Hey, they won't let me.
Because I heard Santa's here. I heard Santa's somewhere here in the back.
Hey, stay with the car.
The guy by Connor kind of looks like the other guy that was there, huh? Well, those guys was taking pictures of me earlier. He didn't want me to get his face on camera. Hey, 6 feet, please. I was standing here first. Thank you. That doesn't look like 6 feet. Thank you. These guys are tools. I heard Santa's back here. Is that him right there? Here, I'll turn on my real bright light. Here, I can make it hella bright. There we go. I can get it real bright. Is that a little bright? It's pretty bright, huh? I'm gonna squeeze next to you right here.
Giant shot at me.
I heard Santa's here. I need someone to go back there with me so I can find him.
As close as you can. I know.
Oh, I ain't here to harass you, Steve. We're good. I mean, I don't know how you feel about me, but I mean, let's be honest. I probably know, but I don't hate you. You got the same name as my dad, so I got respect for you. All right, we'll take care of him. Jay! Jay! Where's Jay? Jay! Someone just buried his gun. Come here now.
No bad protesters in the revolution.
No bad protesters in the revolution.
You need to get his ass now. Come here. Come here.
See what the fuck happens, nigga.
This one. Robbie boy, right here. Robbie, right here. He's Bear Mace Jasmine.
Fuck that shit. Hey, look at him running. Look at him running.
Oh my God.
Hey, step on your fucking friends. Yeah, step on your friends. Come on. You scared, motherfucker.
Come up here, Rob. Bear Mace me. Let's go. Quit egging him on. I'll egg him on. You're lucky I don't have my fucking mace, bitch. You're lucky I ain't got my shit on me. I'd spray you right back in the fucking face, you piece of shit. No, I'm not gonna keep walking.
Hey, yo, walk back, you bitch. Keep walking, nigga. I know you ain't talking to me, nigga. I know you ain't talking to me.
You're fat too. What are you talking about? You're ugly.
I know you ain't talking to me. Hey,
this man.
Get that nigga right there.
He's fatter than he is, right? Right? Even your friend agrees with me. Motherfucker, dude. Hey, no, he just bear maced
somebody. No, don't even talk to the cops.
Bear mace in his pocket.
Don't
Fuck you, do you know you're not supposed to be here, bitch?
Don't even tell the cops. Fuck the cops. Let's go.
A bunch of fucking criminals. She's a 15-pound girl, you fucking piece of shit. You fucking piece of shit. She's 15 pounds. No, fuck this guy.
Hey, yo, the cops are not gonna do shit. The cops are not gonna do shit.
Motherfuckers, dude, they're gonna do shit. You're gonna protect your little cowboys, right?
The cops are not gonna do shit.
You're gonna protect them, right?
The cops are not gonna do shit. Let's go.
Right? Right? Yeah. Fucking bitches.
away! Go away! Donald Trump has got to go away! Go away! Donald Trump has got to
Yeah, they're doing their job. They should be arresting you fucking idiots is what they should be doing. Go home! Go beat off to your presidential debate and your fucking stupid leader. Bye! Fucking full-grown men bear macing fucking 120-pound girls. Real fucking brave. You guys are great. Real patriotic. Fuck you. You gonna bear mace a little girl too? Are you? What? Oh, fight me, fight me. I'm so tough. Fight me.
Come on, get back on the line.
I'm so tough. Ooh, I want to beat people up. Ooh, ooh. I'm protected by the police. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Keep moving.
Fucking traitor. I've done more for the community that you guys have lived in longer than me than all you fuckers have. Shut your mouth, bitch. Your mouth is dirty. You don't brush your teeth. I mean, I don't brush mine either, but my mouth is cleaner.
How come they can do whatever the fuck they want? Just walk right up and
It just seems something interesting. Two little kids in this house freaking out about what's going on. How do we explain that kind of shit to them?
I'm not sure. Ask one of the leaders.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, ask one of the leaders of the march. They're trying to figure out.
You're a coward, just like Trey.
How?
Yeah, Adam, right? That's your name, Adam?
How?
Yep, you're a coward.
How?
Coward.
How?
Yeah.
How?
First thing, call. Oh, the police! Get the police! and run into the police.
I've never called
and
the
then the
cops
next
in my life,
sentence, defund the
pussy.
police.
Shut the fuck up. Shut up, bitch. Fucking 10 Patriots and I'm the coward. Suck my dick. Fucking pussies.
Michael Williams. Say his name. Say his name. Say his name. Say his name.
I got banned off Facebook. I just got blocked.
I stood off with like 5 of them.
You did?
Yeah, they were trying to call me a coward. I was like, how the fuck am I a coward, dude?
Say his name.
You got more than 6
Say his name.
You fuckers have
Say his name. Marlon Clinton.
You're trying to real man and it don't fight fair. So stay the fuck back.
Say his name. 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 Yolanda Thomas. Say her name.
Yolanda Thomas.
Say her name. Say her name.
All hell's like breaking this shit right now.
Say her name. Xavier Tyrell Johnson. Say his name. Say his name.
These motherfuckers got me
Say
heated
his
right
name.
I'm about to set my shit down and just fuck
Say
some
his
people up.
name.
Is anybody? I love my nation.
Say his name.
Like, they can just do that shit right in front of the police. It's just fucking crazy. You can't hide it no more.
I don't want to say another motherfucking name. Terrell Banks. I don't want to say another motherfucking name. Alright, so I'm going to say I don't want to say another motherfucking name, and I'm going to say my name, and y'all are going to repeat it, alright? I don't want to say another motherfucking name.
Dude, Trey, these idiots are actually chanting fuck George Soros.
He pays me $50 every time I come to
I don't want to say another motherfucking name. Yolanda Thomas. I don't want to say another motherfucking name.
A young girl.
Xavier Tyrell Johnson. I don't want to say another motherfucking name. Terrell Banks. I don't want to say another motherfucking name.
Hey, that big one right there is not the one who assaulted Trey the
I don't
last
want to say another motherfucking name.
That one right there? That's the one that was chasing him when I was recording him or whatever. Ain't that him right there?
No, I haven't seen him yet. I've been looking for the 2 of them.
I know he was chasing us last time. I remember him. I have video of him. I got video of you turning the police too when they said that shit out.
I don't want to say another motherfucking name. Anton Dwayne Harris. I don't want to say another motherfucking name. Charles A. Baker Jr. I don't want to say another motherfucking name. Clinton Robamar Allen. I don't want to say another motherfucking name. Willie Lee Bingham Jr. I don't want to say another motherfucking name.
Yeah, so those Patriots are still behind us. A quick update, they came out and bear maced a couple people after they ran through the crowd. So that when they first got here, a couple of them, like 3 of them, ran into the crowd with their flags and started slamming people around. And there was a slight altercation. Then they proceeded to follow us and kind of push a couple of protesters as they were trying to let cars through. And about 15-20 minutes ago, they just sprayed bear mace and maced a young protester who's about like 90 pounds.
Fred Bradford Jr. I don't want to say another motherfucking name. Quincy Armstrong. I don't want to say another motherfucking name.
So here are the counter protesters right here.
Beyond blood.
I need to get ready. They do that sneaky shit. People turned around, man.
I'm watching your back, bro.
Straight up.
Marlon Brown.
I haven't taken my eyes off them.
Those are the same dudes who were chasing us last time when they got chased out. You remember when they got into the van and they left?
Motherfucking name.
I don't want to say that tall dude with the helmet. He's the same person. Because when I was recording him, he's like, "You recording me?" I was like, "Yeah, I am."
Motherfucking name. I don't want to say Julian Dawkins. I don't want to say another motherfucking name. I don't want to say another motherfucking name. Bill Jackson. Bill Jackson. I don't want to say another motherfucking name. I don't want to say another motherfucking name. Joseph L. Hill. Joseph L. Hill. God damn it, man. I don't want to say another motherfucking name. I don't want to say another motherfucking name. God damn it. Freddie Gray. Freddie Gray. I don't want to say another motherfucking name. I don't want to say another motherfucking name. Tyrone West. Tyrone West. I don't want to say another motherfucking name. I don't want to say another motherfucking name. Ryan Stroke. Ryan Stroke. I don't want to say another motherfucking name. I don't want to say another motherfucking name. Montrell Mott. God damn it, why are there so many fucking names? Jesus Christ. Terrence Crutcher! I don't want to hear another motherfucking name! Montrell Mott! I don't want to say another motherfucking name! Alexander Jamar Marion! I don't want to say another motherfucking name! Jeffrey D. Lilly Jr. I don't want to say another motherfucking name. Philando Castile.
Philando Castile.
I don't want to say another motherfucking name. I don't want to say another motherfucking name. Breonna Taylor. I don't want to say another motherfucking name. I don't want to say another motherfucking name. Jonathan A. Thoreau. God damn it, man, I don't want to say another motherfucking name. Jack Lama Robinson. Come on, man, I don't want to say another motherfucking name.
Hey, let's motherfucking just slap
Alton
somebody's phone out of
Sterling.
their head.
I don't want to say another motherfucking name.
Go get him! Hey, go get him, please, go get him! Go get him!
Why you putting hands on people, motherfucker? Why did you put hands on me?
I will!
Come here! Come here!
Hey! Not here!
Hey, he just slapped somebody's fucking phone out of their head! Hey, you want to put hands on me? Put hands on me, motherfucker! What's up, buddy? How you doing? You doing alright?
Peachy.
Yeah. Where'd you park?
Hey, man.
You just fucking hate us, don't you?
I got banned from filming you little fucking parents.
Oh, don't worry, you got your buddy right here, alright? Yeah.
I got lots of buddies out here.
You got a lot of buddies out here.
I think I watched a 7-year-old man whoop your ass.
Oh, I'm gonna keep talking about the 7-year-old man because I'm fucking dumb. Didn't listen to what Trey said. I'm gonna mace little girls in the face because I'm fucking tough. I'm so scared of a little girl. I gotta mace her in the face.
Yeah, you fucking ran away like a bitch.
Such a badass.
Run away to the cops.
Why'd
You ran right to the cops. That was good.
When?
Yeah, we saw you.
When? I didn't run out the cops.
Oh, yeah, you did.
That's how the cops are behind me, you dumbass. Watch the video again.
It was all online. It was all online.
Yeah, I ran the other way, you idiot. Watch the fucking video. I didn't run at the cops. Watch the fucking video.
I don't want to say another motherfucking name.
Where's the tough guy?
Eric
Fucking
Gardner.
disappeared now?
I don't want to say another motherfucking name. I don't want to say another motherfucking name. Maurice Hawley. I don't want to say another motherfucking name. Christian Taylor. I don't want to say another motherfucking name.
Appreciate it.
Lamar Anthony Ashford. Sorry, we don't have to say another motherfucking name. Rayshard Brooks.
Keep it tight. Keep it tight.
Rayshard Brooks. I don't want to have to say another fucking name. Cornelius Brown. Should I really have to say another fucking name? Walter Scott. I don't want to have to say another fucking name. Should I really have to say another motherfucking name? Jordan Michael Griffin. I don't want to have to say another fucking name. Should I really have to say another motherfucking name?
Fucking real shout out. Fucking Trump.
Right?
Fuck
I don't want to have to say another fucking name.
Fuck Trump.
Leroy Browning. Should I really have to say another fucking name? Christopher Whitfield. I don't want to have to say another fucking name. Stephen Bay. I don't want to have to say another fucking name. Akai Gurley. I don't want to have to say another fucking name. Who's that mother?
So we got this. That's all the confidence I need. Okay, so to start this off, one of my dear friends is gonna come up and set this off. She's one of the most powerful black women I've ever come across in my life. She's been marching with me in Letha, or we've all been marching together since the George Floyd uprising. She's been there pretty much every single Thursday. She is so committed, so determined. She's an incredible organizer, very equitable with how she moves, and I just love her so much, and I just want her to set this off for everybody. All right, so I want y'all to welcome Regina Rage.
You scared me, damn. Repeat after me. Don't be. Rest in power, rest in love, rest in peace, Patrick Kimmons.
Rest in power, rest in love, rest in peace, Patrick Kimmons.
Rest in power, rest in love, rest in peace, Patrick Kimmons.
Rest in power, rest in love, rest in peace, Patrick Kimmons.
Put your fist up. Rest in power, rest in love, rest in peace, Patrick Kimmons.
Rest in power, rest in love, rest in peace, Patrick Kimmons.
Rest in power, rest in love, rest in peace, Patrick Kimmons.
Rest in power, rest in love, rest in peace, Patrick Kimmons.
Rest in power, rest in love, rest in peace, Patrick Kimmons.
Rest in power, rest in love, rest in peace, Patrick Kimmons.
Rest in power, rest in love, rest in peace, Patrick Kimmons.
Rest in power, rest in love, rest in peace, Patrick Kimmons.
Rest in power, rest in love, rest in peace, Patrick Kimmons.
Rest in power, rest in love, rest in peace, Patrick Kimmons.
Rest in power, rest in love, rest in peace, Patrick Kimmons.
Rest in power, rest in love, rest in peace, Patrick Kimmons.
Say his name.
Patrick Kimmons.
Say his name.
Patrick Kimmons.
What's his name?
Patrick Kimmons.
Today, I'm here to honor the life of Patrick Kimmons. Black men in our world are stigmatized from the moment they enter it, criminalized because of the color of their skin, for the power that they possess. Patrick was murdered because of white supremacy, because of the anti-blackness that has existed in this country since the beginning of time. The only way that we can prevent future murders like this is by abolishing the police. Nine times.
9 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 times.
There's no way to justify it. There's no way to make it okay. They believe that they are judge, jury, and executioner. We have to take their power away. I don't want to say another motherfucking name.
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 To the motherfucking freeway.
Freeway? Or hit the motherfucking freeway?
Freeway. I hit the motherfucking freeway.
Freeway. Or hit the motherfucking freeway.
Freeway. I hit the motherfucking freeway.
Freeway. Or hit the motherfucking freeway.
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 Freeway. I don't want to say another motherfucking name.
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 Thank you.
Love you. Love you, Regina.
Make some more noise for Regina Rage. Man, it's been 2 years to this day. We've been out here for Patrick Kimmons, y'all. Every day, we've been out here for Patrick Kimmons. We've been out here for George Floyd. We've been out here for Breonna Taylor. We've been out here for Deon Kay. We've been out here for Sandra Bland. There's so many names. There are so many names. Quantas Hayes, Kendra James. The list is so long that if you were to, when you say say his name, you can almost say which one. There's so many names. And I want y'all to understand that we are not out here just fighting police brutality. That's not the only thing we're out here for. We're really fighting against an America that doesn't respect us, that doesn't protect us, that doesn't value us. And what y'all need to understand about what we're dealing with is that this country was not founded with us in mind. Okay, when the Declaration of Independence was signed, in 1776, we were not in mind We were not at that table. Black people were not at that table. Who was at that table? White men. What is the country currently serving? White men. Is it any surprise what we're dealing with? No. So when a system is made and designed without you in mind, without considering your well-being, it's inherently going to be against you. Right? And we're seeing that play out right now. If someone could get that, that'd be helpful. Are they okay? Like, damn. So, it's just crazy what we're dealing with in this country. Like, we live in this system that was not designed for us. So we really need to burn this shit down. But it's not just. It's not just police brutality that we're dealing with. We're dealing with so many different things. The prison industrial complex. The school to prison pipeline.
That part.
Not enough affordable housing. Crooked doctors. The hospital system is corrupt as hell. Exclusionary laws against trans people and queer people. It's not just police, y'all. It's not just police. But the police is what killed Patrick Kimmons. The police is what killed George Floyd and Breonna Taylor and all the other names. And so that is the most overt thing that we're dealing with right now. Is the police force, which is inherently racist and comes from slave catching. 1705, before that, police did not exist. And so now we are dealing with a country that is murdering people like me and you all over the country. People like me and her, all over the country. So we need to burn this shit down and create a system that is inclusive of all of us. That includes black people, that includes brown people, that includes queer folks, that includes trans people, and women, and children, not just white men. So, to start with, we have to start with defunding the fucking police. And when we say defund the police, it is a commitment to refunding the people. That's all that means. And when I say defund the police, a lot of people can get down with that, right? They're like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Maybe we should divest some of the money that police has, give it to the people. Sure.
Fuck the police.
What's going on?
Everybody calm. Everybody stand up slowly, though. Everybody stand up slowly. Fuck up!
Apparently we got cops right here.
We good. We good. Cops, if you're alert. Cops, if you're alert.
Alrighty guys, start sharing just in case anything happens. So speech got interrupted by police cars passing by. So now we're trying to see if they're trying to do any action, but this has been peaceful so far. There hasn't been any sort of destruction or anything like that, but
all right, y'all, we're gonna keep going. There's no police, so we're not tripping on anything right now. Yeah, everything's good. All right, y'all, bring it in. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. If you can hear me, clap once. If you can hear me, snap your fingers. Bring your attention back over here, please. Say his name. This is what we're here for. We're here for Patrick Kimmons, and we are here to ultimately destroy the system that killed him. And we have to actually not only defund them, but we're going to abolish them. We have to, okay? Reform is out. No more talks about reform. No more fucking reform. Because reform is what killed Patrick Kimmons. The system that we live in right now, we are living in an era of reform. So everybody that's out here as a reformist, understand how foolish that is. That is a fool's game. If reform worked, that shit would have already worked. But reform is what is actually killing people. ICE comes from reform. So when we say abolish the police, we are reimagining community safety. We are imagining a community where a situation like that would not have killed Patrick Kimmons. And when people, you know, it's crazy. I've had so many conversations about abolishing, and people are like, all right, so how the hell are we going to do that?
Community care. Woo.
That part. Community care. And just, let me ask you something. Do y'all see any cops in white communities? Are those communities pretty safe?
Yeah.
Those communities are pretty safe. When I look at a white community, I see no cops and an abundance of safety. When I look at black and brown communities, I see a lack of safety and an abundance of cops. You see the gap? Are you guys ready to close that fucking gap? We have to close the gap. We have to close the gap. We don't need more cops getting money. We don't need cops, period. We need more counselors. We don't need cops. We need affordable housing. We don't need cops. We need more rec centers. We need to create a community that's actually equitable. And listen, y'all, we are not going to have a community that is equitable without abolishing the police. Because they take $115 billion a year. But we can't solve the student loan crisis. We can't eliminate student loan debt, but we can give the police $115 billion. We can't get all these houses, people in our community, safe housing, enough clothes and food, but we can fund the military-industrial complex. There's so much shit that we have to abolish. It's not just police, y'all. There's so many institutions, but it starts with all of us doing the work, being anti-racist, thinking how can you disrupt the system through anti-racism. Press, white folks, you guys understand this is a Black Lives Matter movement, right? So why the fuck are you guys always in the front? White press, you have a place in this movement, but your place is not at the front. Everybody has a role to play. Understand, press, by not always being in the front, that's an anti-racist action. Think about what your anti-racist actions are and actually go through with them. Because it's going to be anti-racism that protects people like Patrick Kimmons, that's going to preserve life. It's a fucking shame that he lost 3 children. He has 3 kids that are not going to see him grow up. 3 children that don't get to see his daddy anymore because of this system that we live in. You see the problem? We have to destroy this shit. Are y'all ready to destroy this shit? No cops, no prisons! No cops, no prisons! We have to abolish the fucking police so that we can save black people, so that we can save brown people, so that we can save houseless people, so we can save the poor communities. Because we're all in this shit together. This is the last generation that's going to deal walking through the street with fear. This is the last generation that's going to tolerate racism. This This is the last generation that's gonna put up with this bullshit, y'all. We have to continue to keep harvesting and harnessing all this energy that we have. Y'all are here now, but I don't know if y'all know, every single Thursday, me, Regina, Kinsey, and a whole bunch of other people are marching with Letha every Thursday. Y'all need to be there. Y'all really need to be there. 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. We need to have crowds this big because understand something. If all of y'all keep coming out every Thursday, there is no way that justice for Patrick Kimmons won't happen. You understand that? If all of y'all start coming out every Thursday and we're shouting and harassing City Hall, harassing these police, they're going to lock those cops up. We're going to get the justice that we deserve. But we have to stay together, stay tight. Y'all have to come out. Will y'all start coming out to these marches at 10 a.m.? Is that a promise? Letha deserves that, y'all. Do y'all think she deserves that? She does. So let's make it happen. Justice for Patrick Kimmons! Justice for Patrick Kimmons! Justice for Patrick Kimmons! Say his name! Patrick Kimmons! Scream his name! Patrick Kimmons! Patrick Kimmons! Patrick Kimmons! Patrick Kimmons! Patrick Kimmons! Patrick Kimmons! Justice for Patrick Kimmons! Justice for Patrick Kimmons! Who they murder? Patrick Kimmons! Who they kill? Patrick Kimmons! 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 Say his name! Patrick Kimmons! Say his name! Patrick Kimmons! Justice for Patrick Kimmons! Patrick Kimmons! Patrick Kimmons! Make some noise for Patrick Kimmons, y'all. We're going to have the next speakers come up. Before that, I just want to thank Amber for being here, making this accessible for everybody. Make some noise for her, please. She comes out to these events all of the time, consistently making this accessible because that community matters just as much as any other community. So next we have coming up some of my favorite people on planet Earth. I don't even know who's speaking from them, but it don't matter because they gonna make it land. They always do. So y'all please welcome the first speaker up from PDX Black Youth Movement.
I didn't really plan to speak tonight, but I saw something that made me really angry, and that's all of these motherfuckers up here who have their blinds closed. Oh my, they might not see me, but I know for a fact you can hear me because you cannot close your ears. It is incredibly disrespectful for all of you to be up here, and you are so privileged. There is a memorial for a man who was killed, and you think it's more important to watch TV. That is their priority. Get your priorities straight. This isn't a joke. This is our family. This is our life. I see them opening and closing their blinds like this is an inconvenience for you.
I'll let her know.
My life is an inconvenience for some people, and that shit is not okay. It makes me so angry. It makes me so angry, and it hurts. It hurts to see that people don't give two shits about what is going on. It makes me angry where people's priorities are.
I feel you, sis.
I feel you too.
Thank you. I just wanted to talk a little bit about, I don't know, let me take this off. The energy here is weird. Like, it's hella weird, but it's also loving. Like, I don't know, like I have my friends here, and like they're the best community I could ever ask for. But that's just something that like I got. But I don't even know what to. I really want to talk about Black mothers because while everyone talks, while Letha talks, the one thing I can think about is how I get to go home and see my mom, and how I don't appreciate that enough. And not even Black mothers, just all mothers. Because you don't know what's going to happen. I never know what's going to happen when I come out here. And my mom doesn't know what's going to happen when I come out here. But I know that I'm doing it for a reason, and I'm doing it for her, and I'm doing it for my brother. And that's all that matters. I don't really want to speak for too long, because I don't really have a voice to say on this other than rest in power, but I'm gonna move on to the next speaker. I hope everyone has a good night. This is Ariana. You better listen to every word she says. Period. Yeah, so like she has said, my name is Ariana. Stop. A Black woman's talking. I should hear nobody else talking. So, I saw a police officer today, and I said, "Do you know what today is?" He goes, "Yeah, it's Wednesday. Do you need to know the time too?" I said, "Do you know the significance of this day?" He said, "No. Like, is it an important day of history?" And I said, "For me, it is. Today is the day that one of your colleagues murdered somebody that should be here right now. We should not be sitting here mourning somebody's loss, especially from the Portland Police Bureau." I'm so tired of saying these people's names. We need to defund the police now, because I'll be damned if my baby is born Black. Oh my gosh, sorry. I'd be damned if my baby is born Black and he is born hated. He or she, they are born hated by the police. Who am I gonna call if something happens to me? It's already hard being a woman, but it's even harder being a Black woman, especially to the police. Kind of like what Jedi had said, it starts with the police, but there is so much. Oh dang, I'm still recording. It starts with the police, but there is so much more, especially in like the health field. One thing that I learned is that doctors to Black women are like police to Black men. The healthcare system is not made for Black people. They use white research and use the medicine that they use for white people on us. That could kill us. That is killing us. So please, vote for one. Be my voice. Help me get what I need for my education as well as my other Black people out here. And defund the police. Because I do not want to say another name. Especially in the place that I'm supposed to feel comfortable. The second Letha starts talking, I don't want to hear not one word from nobody, because I will hunt you down and stomp you out.
Y'all make some more noise for Ariana, y'all. Anna, Rondi, and Z. Keep it going. So the next speaker that we have is a friend of Letha, and his name is Theo. Can y'all please make some more noise for Theo? Give us a second, y'all.
Yeah, he's gone. Yeah, he dropped my grandchild off. Go ahead.
Everybody turn around and look up at this pitiful person up here looking down at us. Then after...
Hey, no. Hey, no. We're not doing that.
No, baby.
Just, y'all, we're focused right here.
Thank you.
Just focus right here. This is where the energy's at.
Right. Go ahead. He had to drop my grandchild off. Go ahead.
Okay. So, Kenzie, where you at? Kenzie, please come over here and share some words, baby. Through the bushes.
Hey y'all. I was not expecting to speak, but I was just sitting back there,
It's okay.
ready.
Speak on it. Speak on it, baby.
My name is Kinsey. It's an honor to be standing right here. It's an honor to be walking, marching, fighting next to Letha. I have never witnessed the amount of strength that I have witnessed in Letha. Every time that I have gotten up in the morning, pushed through the feelings of not wanting to get up in the morning and get to the streets, and I get there, I learn every time. I learn about the resilience that lives within Black mothers, specifically. I was adopted, so my mom looks completely different than me. My mom is blonde and blue-eyed, and so I really never understood the plight of the Black woman, even for myself, because I couldn't really see through that lens. So this movement, this fight for justice for Patrick Kimmons has allowed me to find deeper and find expansive moments in which I get to understand further about the plight of the Black woman and the Black mother. It's important that we're here right now, that we're taking in this exact spot. We're taking up space, we're occupying it. This is where Patrick Kimmons took his last breaths. So the fact that we can gather here, that we occupy this space, that we take it up, it's the least we can do. Make it known by our presence, make it known by our bodies, make it known by our voice how much this matters.
As you can
It's
see,
the least we can do.
we got an airborne drone watching us right now.
The more we do this, the more noise we make, the more ripples we create, the more we bring to this, the more resources we get to Black mothers, right? The more protection we get for Black men, right? Because this is how it works. I know it's really difficult to be in this together and then witness how others aren't here, right? But I don't think it will serve us if we give our energy to them, right? I often feel this also with the police. It's so easy to give it to them because they're poking and prodding to us, right? But I think the best thing we can do is create these systems. Mutual aid, protection for one another. We're watching, we're looking out. We're not looking at you. We're not watching for you. We're watching for each other. We're looking at each other. We're making sure everyone is there that needs to be there. And then they'll be coming, and they'll come crawling because they realize they can't do this without us, but we can do this without them. We can do this without them. We have to do this without them. We have to create sustainability in our Black community, in our marginalized communities. We need to be able to be sustainable for ourselves. Sovereign, away from the system that deprivates, destructs, kills. And the only way I have seen works just in the matter of the 3 months of this summer is turning to each other and asking, what do you need? How can I help you? Who isn't here? What voices are we not listening to still? Who needs resources? Who needs protection? That's right. Black women, Black children, our disabled loved ones, those who have chosen to identify deeper within themselves and not operate on the binary. Yeah, them too. And if you haven't learned that, if you don't know what that is, I hope we make a space where you can develop thought around it and maybe navigate it for yourself. Maybe these are identities you don't even know you have because you haven't had the space to understand that. I'm doing this for you too. For the opportunity that you might know more about yourself, for the opportunity that you might get to identify deeper with what it means to be a human in your vessel, in your experience. Because it's never been that way. It's never fostered that part of us. It's not about our prosperity or our radical self-expression. It's about the deprivation of that. It's about silencing, and I refuse to do that. I refuse to be silent. I refuse to let you be silenced. So let us use this. Let us use this as momentum. Let us continue because we're about to hit a Portland winter. And it's difficult, right? When we don't get vitamin D, it's a bit difficult. And I think this season, more than any season I've had here, sounds like it's even going to be a bit more difficult. So let us use this momentum. Let us continue to help each other. Let us continue to ask each other what we need. Because we cannot do this alone, and we shouldn't. We can. We've all survived somehow, especially our Black and brown humans. Somehow we've still made it. We're still here. We're still speaking. We're still fighting. So yes, we can do this alone, but why should we? We deserve to turn around and know people are watching out for us. We deserve to know that people are saying our names before we're dead. That people are checking on us before we're gone, right? It's so important. So yes, let's gather. We need to gather and do this for every moment that we spend here. I hope that we are also making sure we're doing everything we can to protect the Black and brown humans right here, away from us, the ones we cannot see, so that we can preserve their life. I am here for the preservation of life. Across the board. I'm here for the children. I'm here for Black mothers. Right now I am here for Patrick Kimmons. May I be an embodiment of him. May I continue to fight with everything that I am to prevent this from occurring. May I continue to fight to bring the words of Letha as far as they can so we get the justice this deserves. We will march, we will march, we will march, we will fight, We will fight. We will scream. We will scream. And we will keep going and going. 10 toes to the pavement. 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 All right, much love, y'all. Thank you.
Love Kinsey. Y'all make some more noise for Kinsey. Okay, so the next speaker that we have is my homegirl. Man, she is so loud and so black and so just fiery, man. Like, I love her so much. Man, let's come up here and share some words, please, with the crowd.
Hi guys. So, I'm up here. I'm 16, turning 17 in December. Sagittarius season. Yeah. Fire signs. Anyways, I wanted to let you know a Black Lives Matter sign in your lawn is the bare minimum. Coming to one protest and posting it on your Instagram story is the bare fucking minimum. Sitting in your offices every morning from your 9-to-5 job with your mask on thinking, Black Lives Matter is happening, but it doesn't really affect me, and not helping change the fucking policy that is happening in our fucking system, it's the bare fucking minimum. If you don't think about black and brown children every morning when you wake up, you are doing the bare fucking minimum. If you are not constantly thinking, how can I help her? How can I create opportunities for these children? You are doing the bare fucking minimum. And people like you disgust me. I wake up every day and I work my ass off because it makes every racist teacher in that building feel horrible that a black woman is succeeding. They hate to see me strive. I'm here because he can't be here right now. I'm doing this for him. Fuck everything else. This Black Lives Matter movement isn't about me. It's about Patrick Kimmons. It's about all the lives we've lost. It's about all of the babies. It's about the mothers. It's about the fathers. It's about their fucking children. This isn't about me. I work so fucking hard so nobody else has to worry about waking up and going outside. Get rid of this fucking police system. If I'm in danger, you think I'm gonna call the police? No. I'd rather call the fucking fire department. Get rid of this nasty system that is tearing black individuals down, that is stripping them of their fucking life, that is taking them off of this fucking planet. I fear going outside. I fear leaving my dad's side because me as a light-skinned woman could protect him. I fear that he'll get pulled over and a cop will shoot him fucking dead. I'm tired of being scared, so I come out here every fucking chance that I get. I am not doing the bare minimum, am I? Are you not doing the bare minimum? I want you to ask yourself that every fucking night. Are you doing the bare minimum to help black people? Are you supporting me in every way possible? Because I'm tired of walking into white faces and telling them, hey, you're like kind of racist. Like you're not doing anything to help black people, do you understand that's the bare minimum? Just being consciously aware that it's happening is the bare fucking minimum. I'm consciously aware that a lot of things are happening, and I understand, lately, you're doing the bare minimum. Sometimes I have to protest because I realize wars are going on in other countries, and children and mothers and fathers are starving. This Black Lives Matter movement isn't just about me. It's about children all over the world who don't have a home. Children who are starving. This is about the bodies that we have lost and the bodies that we are gonna continue to lose in this fucking movement. Are you doing the bare minimum when you wake up in the morning? Probably. So what are you gonna do to change that? You're gonna help us get rid of this fucking police system. Stop killing me. Stop killing me every chance you get, every breath that I take. That's a fucking victory nowadays. Having my voice by the end of tonight will be a victory, because that means that I did something. I mean, not really. Y'all get the point. I'm trying so hard not to knock these candles. Oh my God. I want you to realize that just putting a sign in your lawn isn't saving my life. Those white women up there, and I know you can fucking hear me.
Come on now.
Y'all are doing the bare fucking minimum. You saw me and you waved. Does that white privilege feel good? And now I am going to cordially back. Thank you guys.
I know they heard that. Yo, make some more noise for her, please.
I don't endorse that. I'm Catholic justice for Catholic people. I'm not.
Mac Smith, are you out there, family? Yes, sir. So, y'all, if you don't know who Mac Smith is, you better ask somebody. Mac is one of the most pivotal voices in this entire Black Lives Matter movement. Not just that, but just in this entire city, in the world. This is a pillar of power. And y'all are blessed to be able to hear him share some words with y'all. So please make some noise for my good friend, Mac Smith.
I don't know if I deserve all that. That's a lot. That's a lot. Thank you, Jedi. Thank you. For 4 months now, right? It's been almost 4 months now. I'm still here to talk about defunding the police. But first though, rest in peace, Pat Pat. Rest in peace, Pat Pat. Rest in peace, Pat Pat.
Rest in peace, Pat Pat.
Rest in peace, Pat Pat.
Rest in peace, Pat Pat.
Rest in peace, Pat Pat.
Rest in peace, Pat Pat.
We lose a lot of people.
We do.
Letha's here tonight. Her son was lost. I can't fathom that. I have 2 sons, 18 and 17. I just dropped one of them off at U of O to start on a full ride scholarship as a duck. While we protest. He was out here helping with the protest when we started. But I told him he had to chill because we was getting arrested and he got to go to college. Can't risk it all. I don't know what I would do if I lost one of my children. I have 4 children. I have a daughter that's 14, I have a daughter that's 2.5. These pigs took one of my kids, I don't know what I would do. I can't even fathom to imagine the person I would become if I were to lose my child at the hands of a police officer in Portland, Oregon.
Woo, speak on it.
I can't even discuss the depths of hate and hell that I would go through in my mind and the actions that I might take if my child were harmed by one of these pigs. So I want to I want to respect and show respect for Letha and the strength that she carries. Sometimes she says words and I'm like, wow, that feels strong, but man, when I think about how I would talk, or if I would talk, because I don't think I would have a word to say. It's ridiculous that dropping off my son in Eugene, we have to flinch and feel our hearts drop into our stomachs every time a police car pulls behind us. Every time a sheriff's vehicle or a federal officer or a pickup truck with a bunch of flags that don't make any sense pull up next to us. When I see a red lives, green lives, and a blue lives flag on a pickup truck and it's pulling up next to me, watching me, slowing up, throwing cigarettes out the car window at us. What do I do? What do I do? Do I complain? Do I tell somebody so they can tell me I'm being paranoid? Do I stop and pull over and start a fight with this person? Do I just ignore it and hope they don't shoot me in the back? Or do we just pray that I can get to my destination without an altercation that I never wanted in the first place? When I'm over going to the grocery store and I gotta wait in line because we can only go in 2 at a time now, and a pickup truck drives by and yells something out the car, and I don't know what he said, and the woman standing in front of me in line and I both look at the pickup as it drives by, and he throws a can out the window, and we wonder, wow, is he a racist or a sexist? What kind of chud was he? This ain't right. This ain't how we're supposed to live. This is supposed to be America. This is supposed to be the land of the free, but it didn't apply to us. It's supposed to be the home of the brave, but it only applied to us. How is that? How is that? Why are we living brave every day out here with shields and helmets, no weapons, and the other side is out here armed to the teeth, no defense? And we have the strength and the courage to stay on defense. People always say that being on offense is where the intelligence is. That's where you're aggressive. That's not always true. We have to defend our principles and our virtues and our values and our morals. And so we have to defend ourselves, because what we are doing is standing on principle. They don't understand that. They don't understand standing on your square, staying on your Sirat al-Mustaqim, your straight path. And you see money on one side and opportunity on the other. And they just want to pull you off the path. You want to defund the police, or do you want this $62 million we can just pump into the black community, but you'll still have cops? What do you want? What do you want? Do you want to defund the police, or do you want to spend a little bit more money so we can get police oversight and some nurses that can roll out with them? What do you want? What do you want? We've been asking them to defund these police since May. Since May. I got off my sofa in May. I was just planting potato gardens because I thought the pandemic was going to kill all y'all, and I was about to have food in my yard. But Janessa called me and she's like, yo, I need you out here for security. So we came out there to help. And I met you guys. A lot of y'all I didn't know before this. I knew Jedi. I knew some of y'all before this. I didn't know most of y'all before this, but now I feel like I know all of you. And we're sticking with this together. Since we was out there in the thousands walking around, and we was down here in the hundreds walking around, then we was down here in the thousands walking around because the feds came, now we back here in the hundreds walking around, then we was in the dozens getting pipe bombs thrown at us and shit, and now we back down here in the hundreds again. Some of us have been here every night. Some of us been here every night. Some of us seen the bullet shots. Some of us seen the bombs go off. Some of us been gassed. My homeboy got hit with a stun grenade and got knocked out. Like, it's crazy out here. We have been through some things. I was dragged off the street by people I still don't know who it was when I got shot in the head. Y'all dragged me out. I want to say thank you. I don't know who you were, but thank you to the strangers that do kindness to the other strangers around us. And what do they call that? They don't even have a word for that in this English language. What do you call that? When you don't know someone, but you know that you love them, so you take care of them. What do you call that?
Community.
Is there a word for that in the English language? Is there a word for that in this culture, and why not? Why haven't we needed one? We have to think about the language that we use, because it's the language of the oppressor. The language is built to keep us from understanding and unlocking the future that we hold within us. And if you don't understand that, you're not paying attention. We're not out here every day just to fucking fuck shit up. We can fuck shit up, but we're not out here just to fuck shit up. We're out here to change our hearts and souls, and to galvanize ourselves and make ourselves stronger and make those around us understand, so they can also latch on and see this the right way to be. We create culture.
We create culture by doing the right thing and people see what we do. And then they copy it because it's easy and it makes life right. That is what culture is. If we can't argue about it, if we can't talk about it, if we have to cancel each other every time we disagree, we're never going to get there. I don't want to sound like Martin Luther King and the Boondocks, but I'm not going to go to Canada because you niggas won't figure it out. This shit's not that hard. We have to stay the course, stay together, stay tight, figure it out. Figure out a way to resolve your disputes that does not involve cutting all your friends off and going home. Cut that shit out. We have to stay here in numbers. We cannot cut ourselves apart with the bullshit. Yes, there are problems. Yes, there are abusers. Yes, there are victims. Yes, we all need to talk about it. But we cannot hide behind it and send ourselves home and send each other home when we have a mission to accomplish. If these cops do not go home, many of us will be in danger. You saw what happened in Ferguson. I've been saying it for months. They killed all them niggas. They're all dead. The dude with the meme that threw the first gas canister, dead. Dead. I don't want to die. I have a 2-year-old to raise. Defund these fucking police. R.I.P. Pat-Pat. R.I.P. Pat-Pat. R.I.P. Pat-Pat. R.I.P. Pat-Pat. R.I.P. Pat-Pat. Power to the people. God bless.
More noise for Patrick Kimmons and Max Smith, y'all. You know, something that he just said really... I've been thinking a lot about Audre Lorde when she said, you can't dismantle the master's house with the master's tools. And I've been really thinking about what that means. And I'm realizing this revolution, this movement right now, we are slowly dismantling the master's tools, and we're starting to use the people's tools. Because the master's tools are cancel culture. The master's tools are division. The master's tools are hate. The master's tools are the police. The master's tools are cultures of non-accountability, not listening, not practicing deep listening. These are the master's tools. And we will not find liberation with the master's tools, but we will find liberation with deep listening, with accountability, with call-ins, with looking out for one another, with mutual aid, with loving each other at the end of the day. Understand what the master's tools are and understand what the people's tools are. When we continue to tap into the people's tools, liberation is going to come to us quicker. And believe, it is on its way. Liberation is on its way for everybody. But we have to use the people's tools. All power to the people. All right, y'all, so some of Letha's family is here to speak, and this person's name is Yaya. Please make some noise for Yaya.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. I want to give thanks to our Holy Father in the height for bringing us together in peace and allowing us to do this tonight. My name is Demetrius. That's my real name. I go by Yaya out here. I'm from Portland. I got a lot of family from out here. My family been dealing with this for a long time, even before I was born. A lot of stuff that transpired the year I was born. Some things transpired before that. I am here, just to promote peace and prosperity, to seek righteousness, to smile, to be happy and joyful, to sing and to dance, but also to fight against injustices and police brutalities. We got to continue to stand together. We got to have hope. We got to hold on to it. We got to keep faith. And we got to just have a righteous intent within our heart. Righteous imaginations also, so that our holy Abba, Elohim, in the height, Most High, Saba'ah, blessed be He forevermore, can manifest our righteous imaginations. If we can imagine something righteous within ourselves and then meditate on that, something pleasing to Him. I myself am a present-day victim of police injustices. I got injured by the police in June. They crashing into the back of my car and slamming me down on my behind from the back of my collar, fractured my tailbone or something like that. The medical reports show. In addition to that, there was some issues with the federal agents in July. They nearly blew my car up, and I'm not trying to be funny or anything. If that flashbang would have went up underneath my car, it would have caused some serious damage, but it landed in front of my car, so it blew out my windshield, and a piece of glass ended up in my passenger's eye. Took her to a manual. They found it. She's going through treatment for that right now. I'm still in treatment. These guys never leave me alone. They like to catch me like when nobody's here, because with me, it's TDMC, and that means the demonstration must continue. So, you know, when our people are resting and when all y'all are resting, and I know y'all are away somewhere safe, you know, I'm out here doing my solo thing. And they like to inflict harm upon me. But, you know, I'm gonna continue to stand on the 2 feet that my Holy Father gave me. Blessed be He. And I love every single one of y'all. I stand with every single one of y'all individually. I will fight for any form of righteousness with every human being. And I love y'all. And I like seeing y'all smile. And I like us being together like this because I believe that it pleases the Lord. Thank you, big cousin, elder cousin, Letha, for this opportunity to give thanks to our holy Abba Elohim in the height, living Elohim of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the Holy One of Israel. Blessed be He forevermore. Blessed be ye, only begotten Son of unbegotten Father. Blessed be He, almighty, everlasting, outlasting, everlasting, outlasting eternity, infinitely immaculate, ever expanding, Father of lights, giver of life, Jesus Christ. Blessed be ye, blessed be the Holy Trinity, unbegotten Father, the one begotten Son, Jesus Christ, and our Mother, the Holy and Divine Omnipotent Spirit of Truth. Blessed be the Holy Trinity, outlasting eternity. Amen. In Jesus' name, amen. Thank you guys, love you guys. Triple blessings that trickles like the blood of Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Traveling graces.
This is how it's gonna be. You're just gonna call me in the middle of me doing live, then I'll just come. No. I'm waiting until the
Yeah. And they're like, freedom of speech. Freedom of speech. We're not telling you anything. You ask them a question to prove it. They go, I don't have to prove it to anyone. They go, I'm gonna go home and smoke some weed. Don't ever smoke weed. No, you're a sports player. Don't do it.
I said her. It's going in.
I am 100% a supporter of payments, especially CBD for athletes. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Right. She's like, I won't tell you until I'm 21. Yeah, Leo just doesn't like men.
But she keeps me from, so I bring her here.
That guy with the big flags just standing over there yelling fuck you and grabbing his phone.
Little Dick. It's so funny that men get so upset about their little dicks. Especially if they don't know if they have one, and you just tell them that they do.
Yeah, they don't like it.
No, they don't like it. My lighters keep getting stolen every time I bring one to a protest.
What are you saying?
You put this on? I thought you was waiting.
I was holding my camera as far away as I can. I'm sorry. You know I'm live. You're the one calling me while I'm live.
It's been so many murders before George Floyd was choked. That just put the icing on the cake, is what it did. It put an icing on the cake. To all you guys that are here that don't know who I am, it was my choice to be the last speaker of the night because ain't no telling when I'm going to stop my mouth from running. Okay? So that was my choice. Wasn't anyone's choice but mine. Because when I get started, I get fired up. My comrades know what time it is in this crowd. It's beast mode. Beast mode? I came here R-E-A-D-Y. Ready. Oh, yeah. So to all y'all that I've seen tonight, I've met a lot of new faces. So let me go ahead and introduce Patrick Kimmons' mom, better known as Prime Time with 2 P's. Not just that, but Little Pat Pat. So, my name is Letha Winston. I am Patrick Kimmons' mother. I'm here to stand on these hind legs tonight and tell you a little bit about my testimony on the cowards that murdered Patrick Kimmons. Patrick Kimmons was murdered September 30th of 2018, a night to never, ever forget. I wake up every morning at 3 a.m. and do not go back to bed until 6 o'clock. And the reason why being is because at 6 o'clock is when I finally got a chance to walk through them doors and bust through them doors of OHSU and see my son laying on that bed with his tongue sticking out of his mouth. Bullshit. Eyes rolled in the back of his motherfucking head. And do you mean to tell me you think I'm not angry? I run this motherfucking city.
Yeah!
I run this motherfucker.
Yeah!
Woo! Give me that chance to sit in Ted Wheeler's spot. I'm gonna show you what I'm working with. I am an angry mother that is looking and demanding justice. If I go out, it will be justice for Patrick Kimmons. That will be the reason, and all others. He got murdered. He got shot down 9 times in the back. Cowards. I don't know what video you've seen, but I know what video Patrick Kimmons' mother seen. When I walked in that district attorney's office and seen that video, I was disgusted. I know some of you guys saying to yourself, oh, well, I seen this video. Let me tell you a little bit about the video I seen. Is y'all ready for this? Is it okay for me to go further? Go. I walked into that DA's office ready and prepared. Me and my 30-year-old son and my daughter's grandmother. I sat down, I began to watch the video, and as the first minute goes by and I see my son running, keep in mind, my brothers and sisters, he was almost paralyzed in 2 right toes. He was shot at a red light, struck in his butt cheek. The bullet was a half an inch from his shit bag. Do you hear what I'm saying? So when he was running from that officer, he was running, but he was running like this. So with that being said, when they knew before they pulled up what time it was. It wasn't about a party escalating, because you cowards was on your way somewhere else. You got a call about a young black man and 100 other black people disbursement in the middle of a parking lot, and then you decided to do a whole, not 360, but a 760, and you turned around and did a 960, not a 960, but 1160 in degrees hot. Come through that parking lot smoking like Meals on Wheels, and you served my son on a platter with 9 gunshots. You dirty motherfuckers.
Dirty motherfuckers.
Yeah!
You dirty motherfuckers. Excuse my language, my brothers and sisters, my friends, my family, my loved ones, you kids, plug your ears, because this just now beginning.
Right.
You shot Mr. Timmons 9